Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cool Guy Podcast. I'm your host, Diplodoink, and this is the Cool Guy Podcast. The Cool Guy Podcast is a podcast with Diplodoink, who is a cool guy, and that's me. I'm the cool guy. And on the Cool Guy Podcast, it's going to be me. It's going to be me, and we're just going to have a nice little chat about anything in the world that we're going to have a chat about. And on this first episode today, I want to keep it relatively easy. I don't want to go too hard on myself with a topic. So today we're going to talk about politics. And we're going to talk UK politics, we're going to talk US politics. But first we're going to start with US. And I'm just going to go straight in. And I'm just going to say that Joe Biden, he would have still been the nomination, and he would have won the presidential election if, and only if, he had a low taper fade. Now I know what you're thinking, Diplodoink, what the hell? What's a low taper fade gonna do? Well, you're not thinking right. Okay, this is what a low taper fade would do for Joe Biden if he was still running. So what it would do is it'd make him better. His dementia would go away. Look at Ninja. Okay, when he got the low taper fade, got better at Fortnite. I feel like if Joe Biden got the low taper fade, he would be better at being the president of the United States. I mean, it seems like an easy concept, doesn't it? So I think if you're listening, I know you've just got what is it? What's he got? Cancer? What cancer's Joe got? I hope it's not anything bad. Joe Biden, cancer. Let's see. Prostate cancer. Is that in the balls? I hope not. Well, anyways, Joe, I think if you got low taper fade, your cancer wouldn't have come and you would have still been the president of the United States. But it's okay. Anyways, let's move on. We got Joe. Who else can we talk about in politics? Donald Crumpet. What's my thoughts on him? Donald Crumpet he's orange. He's definitely orange. He's also got some hair on his head, but maybe not for much longer. Bit of a tosspot, maybe. He's not a nice man, is he? I mean, he's done some stuff to some women. He definitely has. I've seen it personally. I was in his pocket, like Grandpa in My Pocket. Search up Grandpa in My Pocket. It's one of my favourite shows. It's where someone's granddad would get really small, and then he'd run about and like fly a plane and a car. And it was a really good show. But I think he's dead now, which is very sad. But Donald is not a very good person. He's very fat. He's very fat. He needs to lose some weight. What is Donald Trump's age right now? Donald. 78. Oh, and he's about to turn 79. So Donald, it's all wish Donald a happy birthday. Because he needs it, doesn't he? So let's, happy birthday, Donald. I hope you have a good day. But other than that, you're a bit of a wanker. A little bit. It's okay though. Everyone's a wanker sometimes. He's just it every day. Who else can we talk about in terms of politics? Keir Starmer. Free the sausages. Free the sausages, he said, and I agree. I don't want these vegetarian sausages coming into this country. I want real sausages. So I say free the sausages. I think Keir Starmer is a great leader, and there's nothing wrong with him. Him cutting the winter fuel tax or whatever the fuck it was. Great decision. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with letting the old people just die of the cold in the winter. There's nothing wrong with that. Good ideas, Keir. Keir, like in Severance. Keir, chosen one. Keir. That's right. That's what I sing to bed every night. Who's messaging me? Shut up. That's what I sing. Nigel. He's coming up in the ranks, isn't he? He seems a bit crazy, Nigel. But he loves a pint. And he loves to smoke. What else do you want in a British man? There's nothing wrong with that. He's just a nice man. That's all he is. He's just a nice man. There's nothing wrong with him. And he definitely doesn't want to kick and kill all the immigrants. Definitely not. But he just loves a ciggy and a pint. That one. I'm going to take a sip. There was nothing in the glass. I think let's think for a moment in terms of politics. What's like? Well, I'm about the next topic. Trans people. It shouldn't be political, but it is for some reason. Let's just think about that. What's wrong with being a different sex, gender? Nothing wrong with that. I think if you want to do it, you just do it, man. People need to stop being so mean on the internet and calling trans people not very nice things. I think it's not very nice. I think it's not a very good thing to do, and I think you need to cut it out. It needs to stop now because it's gotten out of hand. So bloody stop it. Also, in the news and politics, you got Palestine Palestine and Israel, Gaza, Gaza Strip. They shouldn't be bombing there. It's not nice, that. I don't hate the Jews. I don't hate the Jews at all. But they definitely shouldn't be bombing that place. It's not very nice. I think they need to cut it out. I think it's not on. So I'm going to call him out. Benjamin Netanyahu, or Netanyahu, as they call it. You need to stop dropping these bombs. Or I'll get someone on you. I'll call the police on you. And you get arrested. That time he's been doing naughty things, Benjamin. And then he'll go to jail. He'll go to jail for a very, very long time. So yeah. What else happened in politics recently? Where's Kamala's? Where is she? Ever since the election, she's just, I don't know, she's been at the shop. She's been down at the shop just every day. What's she doing? She needs to come out of the hole. She needs to save us all from tyrannical Donald. And same with Keir. He needs to put his foot down. Or we're going to have a Nigel Farage Britain. And nobody wants that at all. What else can I talk about? What's political? What's something crazy I can say? Nigel Farage he's got some rancid teeth. When you actually see him smile, he's not got very nice teeth. They're very, very disgusting. Wow, we're already at 10 minutes. Wow. Well, I actually should have said that the Cool Guy podcast, every episode's going to be around 10-15 minutes. So now we're past 10 minutes, which is pretty crazy. So, I don't know, what else have I got to say about politics? Release the sausages. That's all I've got to say. I say it once, I say it again. It's got to end. Release the sausages. No more vegan shit. But anyways, that was the Cool Guy podcast, and that was Diplodoink talking politics. Very exciting, I know. I've got a burp. No, I don't. Never mind. No, I do. No, I don't. Okay. That was the Cool Guy podcast. Tune in next time when we'll be talking about what we're going to be talking about. I've got a full list. Furries. Next week we'll be talking about furries and my opinions on furries. Stay bloody tuned for that. You've been watching a Diplodoink Cool Guy podcast. Oh yeah. Catch you next time.